With all the man-made light down here on Earth, it's getting more and more difficult to see the natural lights in the night sky. Harry Smith traveled to a Colorado town that's changing the view above by going dark.
Westcliff, Colorado is an old mining town that's quirky enough to be quaint and quiet enough to keep tourists from thinking this is another Aspen or Vail. Across the valley loom the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, formidable Teton-like spires named by the conquistadors. But as beautiful as all this is, you should see it at night. Yup, that's the Milky Way.
You see a flash?
On this chilly autumn night, locals gathered at the Community Observatory.
Wow.
It's a stargazer's dream come true.
When I came up here on a vacation trip, the first night I opened the back door where I was and looked out, and my reaction was, well, the clouds have come in. But the clouds aren't white at night. It was the Milky Way.
Even without a telescope, you can see our galaxy, and we're right on the edge of town. Yes, the Milky Way, plain as day, and that's no accident.
This is the observatory.
Meet Jim Bradburn, a retired Denver architect who says most of our outdoor light is wasted.
It's going nowhere. It's just going up in the sky. It's not doing anything. It's not lighting anything. It's not making anything more secure. It's just wasted.
The retiree with an insatiable intellect joined with others around here in a campaign to start putting covers on streetlights and covers on lights on some of the buildings.
The town's lights are just as light as any other town. It's just nothing goes up to the sky and nothing goes down the valley into the neighbor's window because they have hoods over them.
We drove around with Jim, and sure enough, the streetlights are plenty bright. But head into the hills a few miles and...
Down there are the two towns of Silver Cliff and Westcliff.
I'm sorry. You say there's two towns down there?
There's actually two towns.
To be sure, selling the idea of covering the lights has not always been easy. Sarah Shields' family has ranched here since the 1860s.
My mother had said absolutely positively not. We're not having that hooded light in her yard.
Right. For the Shields, the lights had always been beacons, guiding the way home on a stormy night after tending cattle. But with ample coaxing from Jim, Sarah finally covered one.
And I could walk out the kitchen door and look up and see those stars. And it was all worth it.
The two towns have now been officially designated dark skies communities, and word of the light show on the edge of town has begun to spread. Teresa Katz is co-owner of the Golden Corner Inn.
We started getting calls right after the designation for people to come here and look at the stars. I have two ladies coming in this week from Michigan. They're driving all the way here to come and look at the stars.
For most of the time humans have wandered the earth, the night sky has mystified us. Only in the last few decades have we done so much to obscure the heavens. Here, they have taken back the night.
It's great for the ranchers, it's great for the community, it's great for the economics, it's great for the Chamber of Commerce. But for me, for children to still have some connection to the sky, that's the best part.
And Harry Smith joins me now. Could it possibly be as clear, the Milky Way, as it looks in that video?
Absolutely. When you're standing there with the naked eye, and oh, by the way, we're right on the edge of the local bowling alley, which is a massive parking lot. We're right there. You just go off the edge. Everything is there. It's so close it feels like you can touch it. Ray Farmer, the predictably amazing Ray Farmer, he took those good
Incredible
pictures.
photographer
Yes,
here
sir.
at NBC News.
Yeah.
So it looks to me, too, like there are now some ancillary benefits to all this. You got people coming in from out of town to look at the stars.
Right, and you know, let me show you one other thing, because this is a really cool thing. A local veteran, a local military veteran invented this thing, because if you want to put a flag up and have it up all night long, right, it's got to be lit. He invented this thing. It's solar powered. Right, and the light goes down.
Wow.
It doesn't go up, because if you light a flag, the flag light usually goes up. So everybody's getting involved down there.
That's
it's
amazing.
Really cool.
Brilliant.
And oh, by the way, all that light that goes up, wasting a lot of money.
Right.
Billions.
Lessons to be learned for other towns as well. Harry, thanks so much. Great story. Appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.